Hey everybody, happy Saturday and welcome to my apartment. Reason I'm here is because I want to talk to you about routines and why routines are very important for your dog. So first of all, I'm gonna kind of flip around my camera and give you a brief tour of my apartment and sort of the chaos that's going on right now. All right, so first off, we have Bodhi over there on the couch. He's relaxing, and if you look over here, look what we've got. We got a whole bunch of boxes, and then next to these boxes, hey look, there's Chester. He's just hanging out on the bed right there. And then next to Chester, hey look, we've got even more boxes. All right, so this is just the living room right now, and Chester's just sort of chilling. And so we're going to go from the living room and we're going to go over this way, and we're going to take a look into the dining room where, look, we've got even more boxes. Yeah, right now my life is being put into boxes. All right, we're gonna head back into the living room, see the boys again. There's Chester just sort of relaxing. There's Bodhi over on the couch. All right, I'm gonna bring the camera back around just like this. Say hi, everybody. All right, so you see that my life is being put into boxes. It's because my partner and I are planning to move soon. And if you've ever moved, you know that it is a huge disruption to your life and to your day-to-day routine. And what you might not think about, though, is that those disruptions to your life and to your routine are also really hard on your dogs. Dogs crave routine. They love it. They love predictability. They love all of that stuff. And so as a result, when there's a change to the routine, it can be really hard on them, especially a big change that they can see. You know, we're putting our lives into boxes right now. That's a big change that the dogs can see. But the problem is we can't explain why it's happening. We can't explain, like, these boxes are because we're getting you a house with a yard and that you're really gonna love it once we're there, and that all this stress will be worth it. So what are we doing? Because that's hard on our boys. So what do you do when you have a big change like that and you can't explain it to your dog? Well, the best thing you can really do for your dogs is keep their routine, you know, as unchanged as possible. So things like we're doing, making sure they're getting fed and walked at the same times every day. We're making sure that, you know, we're playing with them as much as we always did, and giving them the attention that we always do. You know, and from time to time, we're also taking them for fun adventures to get them out of our apartment and away from sort of the chaos of moving. And that is the best you can do, unfortunately. You know, again, we can't explain why these changes are good for our dogs. But anyway, the bottom line here is that, like, when you you know, when you have these changes, they are hard on your dogs. And because we don't speak the same language, we can't explain that, like, these changes are good for everybody and that your dogs are ultimately going to be the beneficiaries of these changes. So what you got to do is just do everything you can to make sure that change is as easy on them as possible. And that means keeping their routines as, you know, as unchanged as you can. Don't worry, dogs are adaptable. So if you can't make the routine, you know, perfect, it's not going to have dire consequences. But, you know, transitions are hard on dogs, and we don't think about it as much as we should. You know, I know the first time I moved with Chester, I certainly didn't think about it as much as I needed to. And, you know, it's hard. And so, you know, all you can do is the best you can do, right? You know, so don't beat yourself up if you can't make everything perfect. But, like, it is on us as, you know, guardians of our dogs to make sure that, you know, we help them through these big transitions. And a big part of that is keeping their routine as similar as possible. All right. I have rambled long enough. So first of all, thank you for joining me on this little tour of my apartment. I'm going to flip the camera around so that the boys can say goodbye really quick. Hey, look, there's Bodhi on the floor again. He's still just chilling. Say goodbye to everybody, Bodhi. And I don't know where Chester is. I think he went this way. Oh yeah, he just went into the kitchen. So Chester, say goodbye to everybody. And again, thank you for joining me on this little adventure. Have a great rest of your weekend, and pet your dogs for me.